Well, I had a lot to say about this one and the last one. I will tell you that they had something completely different picked out for me, and when I got in the wardrobe department, I was like, how could y'all pick this out? You haven't even talked to me yet, and I have an idea. And so they scrapped that and let me lead, and this is what we ended up with, because I had a clear vision of this. And so when you have input, they love it, because they want you to be the artist that you want to be. And if you don't have input, then they'll just dress you in whatever. So that to answer your question, I didn't make it myself, because they have a great, tailoring department, but I was picking out every chain, and this is actually a belt, so we just sewed it on there. Yeah, she was very gracious to even stop by, but she was the one who suggested raising the key, because I had actually been doing it in a lower key, and I think that really paid off, because it allowed for a bigger moment at the end. Just the fact that she stopped by, and then her and CeeLo were singing backup for me, and I was just like, y'all should not be singing right now. I should sing backup for you. But she was very, very kind. I kept having to say, I'm having to put aside all of the memories I have of watching her in movies and on TV and in her concerts, because I've studied her for a long time. It was this time, you hope that you get good feedback, because you are coming to the table with your own self. I mean, this is who I want to be after the show ends. And so for her to be nice, and just say, hey, I get it, I understand what you're doing, I get your vision, that really means a lot. I did feel awkward. That was like one of those awful moments when a joke fails, but it wasn't because she didn't like it. It was that she just couldn't hear me, and so I was quick to go up to her, because I don't ever want to be considered as someone who's arrogant or off-putting, because that's the last thing that I am. I'm from a little town, and I'll always be from that place, and so just to have all their love and feedback is really, really great. Well, I've been told no quite a lot, and not really because they didn't want me. I think it was truly because it wasn't my time. I've worked very, very hard my whole life, and it wasn't, I studied music in college. I went on to work in Little Rock, Arkansas, which is the capital city, and I supported myself so that I could sing every weekend and every chance I got, and that really built up this persona that you see now. It was in Little Rock that I was able to tap into who I am as an artist and feel that audience interaction that I thrive on. And so after that, I moved to Nashville, and it isn't as easy as it looks. People get there and get discovered, and it wasn't really happening for me. So this show came along at the right time, like I said, because I think just now I'm stretching out and becoming the artist that I'm supposed to be. I really, really appreciate that you continue to vote. You kept me in it the last 2 weeks. I hope that you keep me in it this week. I've got a really powerful ballad set up for you next week, and I just appreciate all your support, and I hope you vote.